Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Skillify English. I'm your host, John.
And I'm Neha. It is so wonderful to have you all here with us today. Whether you are listening on your way to work, while you're cooking dinner, or maybe just relaxing at home, we are really happy you tuned in.
Exactly. We aim to make this space feel like a cozy coffee shop where we can just chat, relax, and improve our English together. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's dive in.
Today, we have a topic that sounds simple, but is actually one of the most important things you will ever learn to talk about.
That's right. Today, we're talking about daily routines.
I know what you're thinking. Neha, John, I know how to say I wake up. It's easy. But talking about your day naturally with feeling, that is a whole different ballgame.
It really is. But before we get into the lesson, Neha, I have to ask you a very important question. It's our check-in question of the day.
Oh, I'm ready. What is it?
Okay. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Oh, that is such a classic question. For our listeners, let's quickly explain that. An early bird is someone who loves waking up early in the morning. They have lots of energy at 6 a.m.
Which sounds crazy to me, by the way.
And a night owl is someone who stays up late and feels most energetic at night. So to answer your question, John, I am definitely 100% an early bird.
No way. Really? You actually like the morning?
I love it. There is something so magical about the world when it's quiet. You know, making a cup of tea, hearing the birds start to sing, watching the sun come up. It feels like the day is full of possibilities. I usually wake up around 5:30 a.m. without an alarm.
5:30 without an alarm. Neha, that sounds like a superpower. I am the complete opposite. I'm a massive night owl.
Really? So mornings are hard for you?
Hard? Neha, mornings are a battle, a war. I usually go to sleep around 1 or 2 in the morning. That is when I'm creative. I read, I watch movies, I get work done. The house is silent and I can focus.
That does sound nice, actually. But how do you wake up?
With great difficulty. My alarm goes off at 7:30 and I hit the snooze button. Do you guys know the snooze button? It's that little button that pauses the alarm for 10 minutes so you can sleep just a little bit longer.
Oh, I know it, but I never use it.
Well, I use it 3 times, maybe 4. I drag myself out of bed, and honestly, I am a zombie until I have my coffee. I cannot function without it.
I think a lot of our listeners can relate to that. Let us know in the comments, are you team early bird like me or team night owl like John?
Yes, please tell me I'm not alone. But Nia, this actually brings us to the main problem we want to solve today. When English learners talk about their routines, whether they are early birds or night owls, they often sound a bit, well, robotic.
Yes, I hear this all the time in my classes. A student will say, I wake up at 7, I brush my teeth, I eat breakfast, I go to work, I come home, I sleep.
Right. And grammatically, those sentences are correct. There is no mistake there. But it sounds very dry. It sounds like a list of ingredients, not a story. It has no flow.
Exactly. It's choppy. So today, we are going to teach you the flow method. This is how you take those short, robotic sentences and glue them together to make smooth, beautiful English.
The secret ingredient here is connectors, words that link time and action. Words like after that, once, before, then, and while.
These words are like bridges. They carry the listener from one activity to the next. So instead of saying, I eat breakfast, I brush my teeth, you can say, after I eat breakfast, I brush my teeth.
Or, once I finish my coffee, I am finally ready to start the day. See how much better that sounds?
So much better. It adds rhythm. It sounds like music, not a robot.
To show you how this works in real life, I'm going to walk you through my morning routine, but I'm going to give you 2 versions.
2 versions?
Yes, version 1 is my ideal routine, the routine I wish I had, the routine I tell myself I would do on January 1st. And version 2 is my real routine, the messy reality.
I love this. Okay, let's hear the ideal routine first. Use those connectors.
Okay, here is ideal John. I wake up feeling refreshed at 6 a.m. The first thing I do is drink a large glass of water to hydrate. After that, I unroll my yoga mat and stretch for 20 minutes to wake up my body. Once I feel loose and energetic, I sit down to meditate for 10 minutes. Then I head to the kitchen to make a healthy green smoothie with spinach and avocado. While I drink my smoothie, I read a chapter of an educational book. Finally, I get dressed and head out the door, ready to conquer the world.
Wow, Ideal John sounds incredible. Very productive, very healthy.
He is amazing. I want to be him, but he doesn't exist.
Okay, now give us the truth. What is the real routine?
Okay, here is the truth. Don't judge me, listeners. My alarm goes off at 7:30. I groan, roll over, and hit snooze. Then I sleep for another 10 minutes. This happens about 3 times. Finally, around 8 a.m., I realize I'm going to be late. I jump out of bed in a panic. As soon as I'm up, I run to the kitchen and put the coffee machine on. Coffee is priority number 1. While the coffee is brewing, I quickly brush my teeth and wash my face to try and wake up. After that, I realize I don't have time for a real breakfast, so I just grab a piece of toast or a banana. I scramble to find my keys, which are never in the same place, and then I rush out the door. Usually, I'm running to catch the bus while trying not to spill my coffee on my shirt.
Oh, John, that is so relatable. I think we all have mornings like that. Did you hear the difference, listeners?
I hope so. I used as soon as, while, after that. It helps you feel the stress and the speed of my morning. It's not just a list, it's a chaotic scene.
And you included feelings. You said you groan, you feel panic, you scramble. Those words paint a picture. That is what makes a story engaging.
Exactly. Now, Neha, since you are the early bird and the organized one, surely your routine is calmer. But I actually want to hear about your evening. We talk so much about mornings, but how we end the day is just as important.
That is so true. I'm a big believer in a solid evening routine. You know, if I have a hectic day at work, I need to separate my work life from my home life. I need to switch off.
Switch off. That is a great phrasal verb. It means to stop thinking about work and relax. So how do you do it?
Well, my evening routine usually starts around 8 p.m. Before I do anything relaxing, I tidy up the living room. I cannot relax if there is clutter everywhere. It makes me feel anxious.
I agree with that. A messy house equals a messy mind.
Precisely. So once the house is tidy, I change into my pajamas. This is a psychological trick for me. It tells my brain, okay, the day is done. Then I make a cup of herbal tea, usually chamomile or peppermint because they don't have caffeine.
No coffee at 8 p.m.?
Definitely not. If I drink coffee that late, I will be staring at the ceiling all night. So after I have my tea, I institute a no screens rule.
No screens? No phone? No TV?
No phone, no social media. I put my phone in the other room. Instead of scrolling through Instagram, I read a book or listen to some soft music. It helps me wind down. Eventually, around 10 p.m., I start to feel sleepy. So I brush my teeth, do my skincare routine, which is very important, and crawl into bed.
That sounds absolutely heavenly. It sounds so peaceful compared to my morning. You used a great phrase there, wind down.
Yes, that is a perfect transition into our advanced tips section. We want to give you guys some specific vocabulary to make you sound more like a native speaker.
Let's talk about phrasal verbs. Native speakers use them constantly when talking about routines. Neha just used wind down. Imagine a toy robot that you wind up with a key to make it move fast. When it winds down, it slows down and stops.
Exactly. So to wind down means to gradually relax after doing something tiring or stressful. You wind down before you go to sleep.
Another great one is head out. Instead of saying, I leave the house, we often say, I head out. For example, I drink my coffee, grab my bag, and head out.
It sounds much more casual and natural. Here's another one that confuses people. Dress up versus get dressed.
Oh, good one. Beginners often say, I wake up and dress up.
Right, but dress up means to wear fancy clothes for a special occasion, like a wedding, a party, or a job interview. You wear a suit or a beautiful dress.
Exactly. For your normal daily routine, you just say, get dressed. This means simply putting on your clothes. So, I shower and then I get dressed. Don't say, I dress up, unless you're going to meet the queen.
Or unless you want to look very fancy for your Zoom meeting.
True. One more phrasal verb?
Let's do sleep in. This is my favorite activity on the weekend.
Mine too. To sleep in means to sleep later than you usually do, usually on purpose.
Yes, it doesn't mean you overslept and missed work. It means it's Saturday, I don't have an alarm, so I'm going to sleep in until 10 a.m. It is a luxury.
I plan to sleep in this coming Saturday, believe me. Okay, we have covered a lot of ground today. We talked about early birds, night owls, the flow method, and some great vocabulary.
It can be a lot to take in. So to help you remember, let's do our word tour.
This is the part of the show where we slow things down. We pick the key words from today's episode and explain them simply so you can lock them in your memory.
Are you ready? Let's start with the first one. Word number 1, snooze, spelled S-N-O-O-Z-E. This is the button on your alarm clock that stops the noise for a short time, usually 5 to 10 minutes, allowing you to sleep a little longer. Example, John hits the snooze button 5 times every morning because he is tired.
Guilty as charged. Word number 2, hectic, spelled H-E-C-T-I-C. Hectic means very busy, fast, and full of activity. It is the opposite of calm. Example, my morning was so hectic, I spilled my coffee and forgot my lunch.
Word number 3, commute, spelled C-O-M-M-U-T-E. Your commute is the journey you take from your home to your work or school. It can be by car, bus, train, or walking. My commute takes 45 minutes by train, so I read a book on the way.
Word number 4, productive, spelled P-R-O-D-U-C-T-I-V-E. When you are productive, you get a lot of work done. You achieve good results. Example, I am most productive in the morning after I have my coffee.
Word number 5, unwind, spelled U-N-W-I-N-D. This is similar to wind down. It means to relax after a period of work or tension, to release your stress. Example, she likes to unwind by listening to jazz music and drinking tea.
And finally, word number 6, night owl, spelled N-I-G-H-T-O-W-L. A person who prefers to be awake and active at night. Example, my brother is a night owl. He studies until 3 a.m.
There you have it, 6 powerful words to help you describe your day.
Now, before we say goodbye, I want to leave you with a little thought. We talked about ideal routines versus real routines today.
It is easy to look at social media and see people with perfect mornings, waking up at 4 a.m., running 10 kilometers, making gourmet breakfasts. And if you are messy like John,
Hey!
or even if you just struggle to wake up, you might feel bad. You might feel like your English or your life isn't good enough.
But the truth is, consistency is key. Whether you speak perfectly or you make mistakes, the important thing is that you keep speaking. Whether your routine is perfect or messy, the important thing is you keep showing up.
Absolutely. Don't try to be a robot. Be yourself. Describe your real life with all its messiness and joy. That is where the real connection happens.
So, for your homework this week, we want to hear from you. We have a question for the comments section below.
What is the very first thing you do when you wake up? Do you check your phone? Do you drink water? Do you cuddle your cat? Do you hit snooze?
Try to use one of the connectors we learned today. Use first or as soon as. For example, as soon as I wake up, I check Instagram. Be honest.
We read every single comment, and we love hearing about your lives from all over the world.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button and subscribe to Skillify English so you never miss a conversation.
Have a productive or a relaxing week, everyone. Keep practicing, keep talking, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
Head out and have a great day. Bye.